So you I Got an Attitude wasn't the same production at that time, right?
No.
Did you had a different beat to it?
I had a different beat and everything. The bass line we had was Outstanding.
Okay.
It sounded totally different.
Outstanding is
Band.
the Gap Band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then when we went into the studio with Herbie, because Doug, although he never signed that agreement, he still was with me.
Got you.
Right? So we met Herbie, I think Bayside, Queens, they were recording at a studio out there.
Yeah.
So we went there, and I felt good, going there, because to me it was like, and at that time I didn't understand what I signed anyway too much.
Got you.
Honestly. So I just felt, now I have this record deal, I'm really going to do it. And I went into the studio and I was like, this is where hits are made, because Salt and Pepper was hot. Kid and Play's coming up. So now Antoinette's in the mix. So I go there and Herbie puts on the beat. And it's choppy, it's Impeach the President. He chopped it up or whatever. And I'm listening to it, I'm like, dang, it don't really go to what I have right now. So now we're going to dock the lyrics up to make sure that it flows.
So you had to re-record the lyrics?
Definitely.
Okay.
There was no doubt about it.
Where's the demo version at?
I don't know. I got to ask Fat Dog.
Okay.
Oh, you want to hear that?
Yeah. I mean, it would be interesting.
It'd be great if I could hear it too, because I haven't heard it in like how many years? I'm not going to date myself. I haven't heard it in many years.
I got you.
But we chopped it up, and then I Got an Attitude. I think I recorded it in September. The record dropped in November. I hit the street in 2 months.
Wow.
And back then it was a little unheard of.
Yeah, because they normally would take like a year setup.
Right. So I did that, and then you know what happened.
Yeah, but that's why I asked you, was that the original music?
Right.
And it wasn't the original music. It wasn't your idea. You didn't produce the music.
Absolutely not.
So I Got an Attitude comes out. We was killing it. Like I said, my man Mark was sitting right here. Harry, DJ Harry was cutting the shit out of that record. We was little then, but we was in the crib, just cutting the hell out of the record. And then 10% Disc comes out. Mm-hmm. And back then, for us growing up in hip hop, one thing you didn't do, you didn't take nobody beat.
Yep. And
you didn't steal a rhyme. Now it's cool for artists to say somebody lyrics, to use the same beat and rap, but back then it was very, very, you was hip hop.
It was taboo.
Yeah, it was taboo, and you was a hip hop clown if you took somebody else's beat.
Yeah.
So 10% Disc comes out by MC Lyte, and I'm just like, hot damn ho, here we go again. Sucker steal the beat, and I'm like, oh shit. So now I'm really thinking, you stole the beat.
Right.
But you're saying, how'd I steal the beat and I ain't make the beat?
Right. I'm not a producer. How I take somebody's beat? And then what was really funny and what really gets to me is Impeach the President. So what does that make the people that used it in the first place?
Yeah,
it's crazy because it's a lot of double talk and it's a whole bunch of negativity. And when you're young and you don't have the knowledge, you don't realize that. So, us coming up, you just listening to the song and you're thinking it's true. And the truth of the matter is, even with my rap style, I'm just Antoinette. I talk the same way I rhyme.
Yeah, you do.
Right? So with that being said, how can I steal what's mine?
Yeah.
It's like, this is just me. It's what I do. It's how I get down. I think sometimes I thought maybe there was a little bit of jealousy. There was something out there because I really was like the first female that came out and was even compared to male counterparts.
I told you was the male. They used to say you was like a female Rakim, but I thought you was more of Kane. Mm-hmm. Or a combination of both. You just had the syllables and the rhyme style, the cadence was down pat.
Right.
So 10% Disc come out. Where was you at when you heard the record?
The first time I heard it, actually, I didn't even know it was out.
Got
Fat Doug came to me and said, somebody made a record about you. And I'm saying, huh? Yeah, somebody made a record about you because I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
So the first time I heard it, of course, a lot of emotions and everything else because the way that I got down back then, and I'm mature now, the way that I got down
would
back then...
Would be considered to be ratchet?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had all of these feelings,
uh-huh.
But then, like I said, the camp that I'm with won't even let me respond. They won't let me say anything, so my hands are tied. So now I'm saying I'm getting sucker punched, and I can't swing. I can't swing back. So it was very hard for me, and like I said, people didn't understand what I was going through as an artist. Because, I came from banging on tables in the lunchroom, banging on cars in the street, standing in ciphers. I was battling dudes.
Uh-huh.
And I'm sitting here taking this, not Antoinette. That's how I felt. So there was a part of me that was a little deflated on the inside. Because I'm saying rhyme for rhyme, pound for pound. As far as I'm concerned, back then, there was no wins. You know, however, what people saw and the reality of it was two different things.
Got you, because it looked like that shit was just too hard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
It seemed like 10% Diss was like, and you know, that goes down as one of the greatest diss records of all time. You know, 10% Diss. And it was like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? So when you hear Lil' Kim say, hot damn ho, here we go again, when she dissed in Quiet Storm remix. You heard that?
Yeah, I
When
sure
Lil'
did.
Kim said that, did you really realize where she was saying that from?
No, I knew exactly where she got it from.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But it was just like, oh shit, did you relive it at that moment? Or
Nope.
Okay, yeah.
It didn't bother me not one bit.
Okay, cool.
I'm saying I shook that off.
No, because I don't think the people know that's what that was.
No, she probably did.
Yeah,
The people probably did.
Yeah, I don't think the people.
I mean, Kim knew probably where it came from, of course.
So 10% Diss come out. This is MC Lyte that diss you. It's a battle now, but it ain't no battle.
But ain't no battle. Not on my end, at least. I remember when I did Unfinished Business, right? It was like, well, you could say a little something. So there was a little jab here or whatever. But that was it. The door closes, it's done. There's no need to respond again. And it just kept coming.
Yeah.
It just kept coming. And it was like, it's like you want me to do something.
Because I remember her line was unfinished business. That shit was whack. So Lyte made no attempt to strike back. I remember she remembered that.
Because it wasn't really a full diss record. And that's why it's like, you know, you do the snapping and I'll do the rapping. How about that? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you keep telling jokes, but I got this mic.
So so basically you was Sneak Attack, and from your book, from what you told me off camera, you've never met this woman a day in your life.
Nah. So it was never like a personal vendetta or anything like that. What it was, I found out later on, which was a Milk and Giz thing, some type of deal or something that they made with Herbie. And I heard it on YouTube. I was listening to one of Lyte's interviews, and she was saying how it all started. So, I mean, it's in the book, so I want people to get the book so they'll understand exactly what transpired.
We ain't gonna give y'all too much.
Right, but it was never anything between me and Lyte on a personal note.
And you actually just met MC Lyte in 2018.
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, today
time.
we're adults. That's water under the bridge. Lyte is actually doing a lot of things, positive things for young ladies. You know, I am working parallel to her in doing that. So at this point, I just say, you know, we're sisters in the game, and it is what it is. And, you know, we're just going to do what we do together.
So for clarity, for the people, you did not get dissed out of the game.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
And to think so would be ludicrous.
Okay. Not the rapper, but
nah.
Yeah. Okay.
Never that. I walked away, and people need to pick up the book at therealantoinette.com so you can read exactly what happened and what transpired in my life that made me make those decisions.
I mean, not only where we could dig in the book a little bit more to tell them, not only were you going through that in the business,
right?
Your personal life was in shambles.
Yes.
Was in shambles. You dealt with molestation.
Yes.
Domestic violence.
Yes.
Before it was called like there was no domestic violence. It was just. You are now watching Doggie Diamonds TV. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Also, you want to hit the bell so you can get all notifications of when I'm going live or when I upload new content. And don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment on this channel. Peace.